record. We'll roll into the laughter.
Oh, my gosh.
Are we rolling? All right. What were we laughing at before we came on? You'll never know.
I don't know. I feel like a reporter right now because I kept my jacket on. I'm like,
Me
folks,
too.
it is pouring. Cats and dogs. It is Andrew's birthday.
I know, yeah. God hates me, I guess, because it is brutal out there. We can't smoke cigars. We can't go to the park.
I know, not as good. And
There's not like an edible equivalent for cigars.
That's true, yeah.
I guess that would be stupid.
Like
Chewing
chocolate?
tobacco. Chewing tobacco.
I don't know. You pop an edible and you're like, man, did I just have a cigar? I feel great.
like your breath stinks and your wife's mad at you.
You get wrinkly.
Yeah.
Crinkly.
Crinkly.
Look
man's a
away.
the
I'm
man-
hideous.
The man's a goblin.
You know what'd be funny? I was just thinking a news report or maybe a sketch or to do where there's three newsmen all in a row like this giving the same report.
Just
Like it
synced up.
cut. Yeah, we're all synced up. Like, welcome to the scene. We're all just saying it together. That would be really funny.
They triple booked, and none of us wanted to go home.
Back to you, Bob.
We all sleep in the same bed at night, like the Marx Brothers.
Everyone is like, what is the point of this? They're like, it's different.
Is this the best podcast in the game?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How do you feel about people using the term "the game"?
I like it.
He's the best in the game right now. I don't care for the game.
I don't
I
know
didn't
if I
ca-
like the game.
I didn't care for the movie, but I like the word.
Michael Douglas.
You didn't like the game?
The end got too...
Let's not get into movies. Last time we pissed everybody off.
I know.
We
But,
split the crowd right at the top. We said we didn't like Fight Club, and
Oh, right.
oh, Fight Club is a sensitive one. Ron and I talked about it on the podcast. One guy was mad because I said I love Young Guns, but he was devastated. He was like, "Okay, yeah, Young
Those two
Guns is
movies-
good, and my favorite."
you're not allowed to like Young Guns more than Fight Club.
Young Guns is. I'm doubling down.
Young
I'm
Guns
doubling.
stinks. We did this already.
Young Guns is better than
Let's
Fight
rehash
Club.
it. It's good.
But Fight Club sucks because
We
it's a
just did this a
pretentious
minute ago.
film.
Well, there's still meat on the bone. The
We
young
just went through
bone.
this.
The Young Guns never gets old.
Let's talk about the Seinfeld thing.
Yes.
So
Oh,
we're-
right. Oh, that's what we were talking about before.
We're hockey boys, and the Rangers and Devils are in a series. And somebody tweeted at me recently. Shout out to this son of an onion. He said that Game 4 the other night, last week, Game 4 is the exact situation in the Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Where the Rangers are up 2-1. They're playing the Devils at the Garden in the playoffs. Because then they even it up, and he goes, "There's still 3 games left in this series."
Yeah, that's right. After us. Now, Kramer's like, before Putty bangs on the hood.
Right.
Don't mess with the Devils.
Yes, so it's happening live, and Game 7 I think is tomorrow night. Right?
Yeah,
Tomorrow
last night
night.
was
Or
insane.
maybe tonight. I don't know when this will be uploaded, but
They had
yeah.
they had like an opera singer do the national anthem. Did you guys see the beginning?
nah, I didn't see
missed
it.
it.
Adam
No.
Sandler?
Can't wa-
I
I can't watch a man sing.
I swear they get
It's
embarrassing.
Are you crazy?
My favorite dialogue in the history of Seinfeld, by the way.
That's your favorite?
That moment, it's just too good. What are you
tough.
insane?
It's tough to pick one.
Yeah.
Tough to pick one, of course.
I watched where Kramer doesn't want to go in his apartment to get food anymore, and he's in there. He's like, "So, what's going on?"
Yeah,
And Jerry's like, "You want food, don't
ya?"
you?"
She's hungry, Jerry. I love that his cabinets are just empty. How are his cabinets empty?
And then when Kramer raids his fridge, he's got like a log of bologna like this.
So big.
Yeah, it's not like a half pound or a quarter pound. It's like he went to the deli. He's like, "Give me the whole thing."
And she yells from the other room, "Food!"
She's a full-figured gal, but she's not even that big.
Also, one of the craziest premises
Normal looking.
in the show ever is because they got to get to it, but so you don't question it. But literally, George is like, "Hey, next time you talk to her, ask her if she knows the waitress at this other diner that's down the street." Like, why would they know each other?
They all hang out.
Because on Sunday nights, that's the service night. All the waiters and waitresses go out together
Go out to one
From
place.
different diners.
from different diners.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they compare notes on all the local assholes.
We don't have a big set.
We don't have big bowls. Could you put it in a big bowl? We don't have big bowls.
Have a yolk; it won't kill you.
Anyways, folks, we love Seinfeld. We love hockey. We love you. And we got to address this because nobody ever mentioned it before or after. Evidently, Chavone, spitting image of Dan Soder.
Yeah, well, there was some contingencies there. Gay Dan Soder, special needs Dan Soder,
There was
Dumb.
one that just said, "Well, why does this guy look like Soder's stepbrother?" I'm like, you fucked it up. If it was a step, there'd be no blood relation.
No relation at all. It's just
Anybody can be
coincidence.
anybody's step anything.
Right.
That's a good point.
And then
You fucking idiot.
what's crazy is 2 days after that the pod was released, we were at the stand. Soder was there.
Yes.
The comments manifested Soder. I haven't
Yes.
seen him in a year.
and then you guys next to each other, I don't see it.
And then and then we were like, "Hey, people say I look like you," and he was like, "Okay," and just looked at his phone.
Yeah, well, he's distracted. He smokes pot and looks at his
He
phone a
didn't
lot.
care at all.
I haven't had a chance to talk to Tim Dillon about how much I look like Tim Dillon.
Oh.
What?
That's
Someone
what the
say
comments
that?
were. The comments were, I thought the cover photo was Tim Dillon and Soder.
Oh, wow.
I thought I was Tim Dillon.
No.
Yeah, but I didn't get offended. I was like my dad. I was like, I'd like his money.
I wouldn't mind a Patreon
So I
like
wouldn't
that.
mind being Dillon if that's what it means.
No, you don't look like Tim Dillon.
Oh.
Not one bit.
Well, now he wears like those big old people sunglasses when they like drive. He's got like the
Does he?
what are they called? The cataract? Well, I don't think that's what they're
Yeah.
supposed to be, but
Thick.
like it's like a big.
Like welder's
like
glasses?
a big
Yeah.
apple pie.
Try some.
Cataract.
Yeah, he's got like a welder's mask while he does his podcast now.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I think it's ironic or something.
Ah, he looks great.
Everyone's got outfits. I'm sticking with the same outfit. I'm going with the old Navy hoodie, 12
Yeah.
years. Look at this. The zipper broke off. Now the volume knob fell off. And look, I just keep using
Did you
it.
steal my Jesus fish?
Look at this. I'm still using it, even without the
Oh, you just got to
flap.
pull.
Yeah, I put two fingers and I just.
There's some things you could do. You can get like a safety pin and hook that in
Or
there.
you could get a new one for $20.
Yeah, it's pretty old
But it
and
won't
shitty.
feel worn in. You
That's
know?
true. Yeah, you gotta
But some
wash
people-
it a couple times.
Speaking of comments, people all the time they criticize, "Fuck your shoes, you fucking homo," and what's with the hoodie? Put a little. And I'm like, I'm comfortable. I'm a commit.
Also, why do you got to dress up for a podcast?
Yeah, it's a
ridiculous.
podcast, and I avoided getting a job so I could wear my fucking
Yeah.
hoodie.
Yeah, the American dream.
Let me ask you this, because right now it's making me itch. I just got this T-shirt from the Gap factory outlet. Look at the literature on this thing.
Well,
Oh, I've been seeing these. I thought you were holding the microphone up to
This
it.
is
that's like 10 tags.
this is like 5 pages. This is like the Gap's Wikipedia page on the fucking tags, or like some kind of pen pal.
The size of that
thing.
document? It's like the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah. So I'm like sitting here with like 5 pages against my rib cage.
That's all it says is I just see warning for each one.
I think,
Warning, this is a cheap T-shirt.
Warning, this shirt sucks.
I think it's this woke society, folks. Sarah has a pair of H&M underwear. Same thing. It's like a novel on the back of it.
What are you supposed to do with
H&M
it?
underwear?
You gotta like save room for the novel. You like the shirt? It's a little tight because of the novel.
It looks like Chris Rock's pants in the new special. The big flappy paper.
Oh god,
You guys
that's
see it?
gross. Yeah.
It is the woke culture.
Yep.
Speaking of woke,
Wokeism.
speaking of wokeism, I did a show Friday night at Eastville. Afterwards, people talk to you after the show. It's the worst part about comedy.
Sure.
They want to come up, and this girl was talking to me, and she said, "Are you really married?" Because I said I was married on stage. I don't wear a ring. I go, "Yeah, I'm married." She goes, "Where's your wife from?" I go, "She's a native New Yorker," and I said it proudly. She's a native New Yorker.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "You really shouldn't say that because there's indigenous people in New York that would be offended by that."
The Lenape?
I was like blown away. I was like, I didn't say she started New York. Like,
She
What
didn't
a
trade it for
fucking
some
nitwit.
beads.
it was nuts. And like Patrick Schroeder walked away. He like left me, and then I couldn't get away. It was horrible.
Where was this again?
Eastville.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
And she's from East. Oh, but Eastville's not in Eastville.
No,
Bitch.
now it's in Brooklyn. But this girl was just,
Oh,
she was in the
Brooklyn.
audience. She honeypotted me, though, because she was the thing where she's like, "You were so funny."
Uh-huh.
Now-
Lured you in.
Yeah, and then you're like, "Oh, thank you," and you do the nice thing. Oh, ha ha, yeah. And then it was like, "Don't say that. You're gonna offend people." It was very upsetting.
That's batshit. That's like though off the rails.
Well, I mean,
off
I would
the reservation.
I've never, I have an open mind. If it made sense, I'd go, "You're absolutely right." But I was like, "What the fuck?" Ugh.
That's like when Gangs of New York, when Daniel Day-Lewis, he's the native, but he's just the white guy. You remember
Right.
that?
Yeah.
He's like, we're the natives. I always confused me as a kid. But
It's like Ramon.
To see Ramon?
but the native is an adjective. You can use it, I feel.
Yes. Of
I don't
course.
think I did anything wrong. I think this woman was out of her mind.
What a dipshit. Can you imagine living your life like that? Be like, wait, that's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't talk about paper. There's trees around. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, we're going to see her on our YouTube. You can't
I
wear-
hope so.
You can't wear socks like this.
Speaking
I
of
wore
paper,
socks to this time because last
Oh,
time.
look at that.
Last time you said, whoever said it, said I had a big fat foot and a gross slipper, so I put on some boots for the rain.
You know what I did yesterday? I'm so excited. I know Amazon's the devil or whatever, but I ordered. It was
Devil.
very well the devils. No way, man. We're primed.
Diablo.
It was rainy day, woman, and I ordered some new socks. My friend Derek has a theory that New Year's Day every year you should throw out all your socks and just buy like a bunch of new ones, 12
I
pairs
like
of
this
new
theory.
socks,
This
and
is
then
a
you
good
just
theory.
you get fresh socks each year.
Yeah.
Because my socks all have holes, they smell, there's cum. So I went to Amazon.
crunchy.
And ordered, and they came in tray. I don't know the brand here. It's
Oh,
called.
let's see him. Oh my gosh.
What is that? That say something?
No, I just see
don't know.
stink
There's-
lines.
There's fun. Oh, the stink lines and everything.
They're nice. They fit. They had a little tab back here,
A tab.
like the cola. I can't give you a tab unless you buy something. See how it flips down here? That's a tab.
There's a tab on
Yes,
a
those
are
sock?
really-
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little intimate here.
Yeah, a tab.
Those are like risque. A lot of
Yeah,
ankle.
it's a tab. See
Okay.
the tab? You see the tab?
Oh,
It's
for
like a
easy
labia.
easy removal.
Easy. Yeah, sometimes
Removal
I can't
and
get it
pull
off.
up. And a pull up.
That's true. You
Oh,
gotta-
true.
That's
that
a
helps
nice
you. Just-
tab.
Sometimes a sock will fall in a shoe.
You're damn
Oh,
right.
that'll
there.
And then it's under your heel, it's lost. And you're walking and you're in New York, you can't take your shoe off in New York.
That'll ruin your
You
day.
just got to go home.
No, you have to leave. But I got them. They came in little box trays, and they're like little grenades. And I have them. And so I got 12 pair of new. Is it pair or pairs?
12
12
pairs.
pair.
I guess,
I don't know.
I think either work.
12 pair of socks.
Either work.
12
I was doing this the
12
other day
pairs
because
of
would you say 12 deer or 12 deers?
12 deer. 12 deer.
You could also say deers. I saw 5 deers.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know why I
think
lowered
that's,
it to 5. I don't.
I don't know. Moosin.
7 died.
It's all right.
that
I'm out of my
Gallagher?
mind.
Is that a Gallagher bit?
No, it's Regan.
It's Regan.
Oh, right.
Many moosin.
Moosin.
A boxing of donuts.
Speaking of which, I think old Steve Raj. Oh, he's open for Nate this week. He's
Oh,
the
yeah.
ultimate opener.
Yeah,
It
I
is,
I
yeah.
saw he was getting a haircut or something there.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, because Nate's got a haircut guy.
But didn't you say you got one and he charged you?
No.
Or that was somebody else who told me that.
Oh, that was from someone else, not
Some-
me.
So
Somebody else.
wait. He's on tour with Nate and he gets a haircut out of it.
I guess Nate has a touring barber with him, and somebody told me that the barber cut his hair and he thought it was free, but then the barber was like, "That'll be $40."
Wow.
Ouch. No, that wasn't me. I got a freebie. No, I didn't even
Oh.
get one. I was like, I don't need a haircut.
Oh, okay.
I can't be getting a haircut in front of people.
Yeah, me neither.
No, not like a friend.
Yeah, I'm trying to hang. I don't want to get a haircut.
Yeah.
How weird would it be if Lex was just cutting my hair right now while we're doing this?
That'd be cool. Be a new pod.
That's a good pod gimmick.
haircut pod.
Yeah, haircut with Joe.
Just
It's not bad.
you gotta have the mirror, maybe.
And you get a different person each time. It can't be the same person. That's the guest, the person who cuts your hair.
Oh, a guest barber.
This month, my barber will be, and then, some.
That's not bad. I like a barber. I finally got a good barber I like. I got one the other day. Look at this.
Is it around
Fly.
here?
Midtown.
Oh,
well,
never.
not Midtown. It's like 50. Yeah, I guess it's Midtown. 55th and 6th. So it's not far.
How often do you get a haircut? I feel like your hair is like always at the same length. It looks good, but I'm saying like you never have like long or short hair. It's
I
like
feel that way about you.
yeah, well, because my
You're a-
wife cuts it, so she does. it
Oh,
every-
she does.
So she cuts it every 2 weeks. So it's like I always kind of have.
Wow.
I need to. Yeah.
I meant to do it this morning, but I didn't get up.
No, my
time.
hair's long. Sometimes it starts to get curly. It was long the other day.
No.
Do you have blonde strands? Or
I
is
think
it?
I got white
Oh.
strands.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know. I'm stressed out.
No.
You guys are busting my balls, man.
You saw a ghost.
This is tough. This pod is not easy. When's your birthday? July?
July 10th.
All right.
Wow.
Third
July
and final
3rd.
installment, Return of the Jedi.
No, I say we start doing these 3-4 times a week.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Wow, Ronald's gonna kill himself though.
He has to be here in the basement every time I show up, and then we go, all right,
Well, we
go to your pie pieces.
We had to shoo him away today.
we just started talking serious hockey, and he immediately got up and left.
But it was funny because he saw Lex. He was just hanging around on the couch, hoping, I guess, we would film the pod around him.
Well, what happened was Ronan and I used to do a movie podcast with Lex shooting and producing. We did it right here. Then we stopped doing
So
it.
it's just muscle memory for him. He's like, all right.
Well, then he came down here. We started talking movies because we saw Beau is Afraid. and we realized we're just doing a podcast for Lex, like a private podcast. We didn't roll on it. But we also saw Evil Dead, which we saw.
I loved it.
I loved it.
We loved
I loved it.
Two
it's
thumbs
so
up.
fun. Don't watch a trailer. Don't read a thing. Just
Nope.
go see it. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I was freaking out like on some of those scenes. Oh, you were there too, right next to me. I was like, oh, cover my eyes.
It was great fun. Just good old-fashioned fun,
It
folks.
was, and you know me, I'm a runtime guy.
Mhm.
You know, usually I just want this thing over with. But this film, I was like, I didn't want it to end.
Yeah, I didn't.
It
Yeah,
was
me
so
neither.
fun. It was like a fun ride.
Well, you wouldn't like Beau is Afraid because
3
it's
hours,
a
yeah.
9-hour fucking
Once I saw
dog
the runtime
shit.
on Beau is Afraid, I didn't care who was in it or what other films the director made. I'm out.
I shouldn't say dog shit because I'm going to get 75 emails being like, you fucking asshole. I didn't care for it.
I think it's universally, it's just confusing. I feel like that's the general consensus.
Yeah, and I get some of these movies. Do you guys have this? I get an inferiority complex. I didn't go to college. I never learned to read. I'm just not bright. So any kind of surreal, it's, dude, you don't get it. I get mad. I want to
Right.
throw things at the screen.
Okay, yeah. I mean, is it like that? Is it like mysticism and?
It's over here. It's over there. All of a sudden, we're in the woods. We're in the city. He's over there. There's a statue. This thing comes to life. It's one of this bullshit.
I would go just to see this statue.
I made up the part about the statue. Well, there is a statue. No, there's a statue.
Okay.
There's a statue. There's some funny things
But
in
Joaquin
it. I liked
is
it.
good. I would see it probably just for Joaquin. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't be interested.
I loved it. I think it's great.
You said the beginning was good, right?
Yeah, there's parts of it that I really enjoyed. It's weird that Joaquin is Rivers' brother still.
Yes.
Like, Rivers been dead forever, so you forget that, like,
yeah,
these
it
guys
should be
are
like if
connected.
your brother's dead a while, you're not my brother anymore.
But you know what I mean? Like, you
hasn't-
forget.
Yeah, he hasn't grown into himself, even though he's in the biggest blockbusters.
He's very good, but you're like,
He is very
I
good.
forget because I haven't seen Rivers since 1986, and then you're like, oh, right.
Yeah, I haven't seen him
River.
since he was young Indiana Jones.
Is that right?
Wasn't he young Indiana Jones at the beginning of Crusade?
Was that him?
Maybe.
Of course it was him.
He was in the vampire movie, right?
Vampire movie.
With the
Interview?
kids?
Oh, The
No.
Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
Oh.
Wasn't he in that?
I don't think so.
Oh. Maybe he was
I
supposed
just
to
saw
be.
Stand
Lost
By
Boys.
Me.
He was in Stand By Me?
Yeah, with
Okay.
Kiefer Sutherland, who's in The Lost Boys.
Okay, maybe that's why I'm confused.
River
Dead-
Phoenix,
Dead
I
Bodies.
mostly know Stand By Me. What else is River in? A river runs through it?
No. That's Brad Pitt and that dickhead from Some Kind of Wonderful.
Oh, what's the
Craig
other one?
Schaefer.
With River Phoenix. California with a K? That's Brad Pitt also.
Now, didn't he do like a early Gus Van Sant movie?
What's the one? He's like hot, he's older. Lex, can we get some River Phoenix movies thrown up our ass? My Own
That's the
Private
one.
Idaho.
Gus
Yes,
Van Sant.
yes, that's right.
The Mosquito?
I don't know the
I've never heard of that
Mosquito.
one. Is that a Marvel movie?
What's the one
Was he
later?
young Indiana Jones in Crusade?
Okay. What's one of the later ones? Silent Tongue.
That
Whoa.
sounds sexy.
Been there. Sneakers. Okay, I saw
Robert Redford.
Sneakers, right? Dogfight. I don't remember Dogfight. Dog food.
He was like a known name, and these are the movies?
There
you go.
Oh, nice.
Running on Empty. That's the one I was thinking
Running
about.
on empty.
Running. Big Jackson Brown guy. You know me.
JB.
Number one, if you ask me, with a bullet. Anyways, River's dead.
Was he in a
Yeah.
TV show? He wasn't. He wasn't in a TV show. Like
River Phoenix?
River?
Yeah, he was just in movies.
He was originally cast as Kramer, and then he died. He OD'd.
What a shame. Hey, buddy.
I was going to try to do a River Phoenix impression, and I don't know how you do one.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
You have to lay down in front of the Viper Room.
But Stand By Me, real masterpiece. That was too far. You took it too far.
Sorry, everybody.
Not cool.
Sorry, I'm all hopped up for Braun.
I got you a Diet Coke for your birthday. What
I
else you
know.
want? I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I don't know if we can squeeze in a Bartolino's. We could get that Eastern Europe. Wait, they don't even know because we did the podcast. Now we went to Bartolino's.
Oh, right.
Bartolino's
the
was
post-pod.
great.
Yeah, I talked about it on Tuesdays a little bit, but tell them about the prostitute who was really trying to get in your pants.
She thought you were Dan Soder.
Well, is right? I love doing billions. Please,
That's
lady.
your prostitute voice.
Please leave me alone. I love doing billions.
That's the best Soda impression ever. I am in billions.
Bring me to President Clinton. Yeah, it sounds like the green.
Oh wait, you were
alien.
doing her or you were doing Soder?
I was doing her.
Oh, I thought you were doing
I
Soder.
love doing billions.
Oh, I
Why would he
see.
say I love
He's
doing
in the
thought-
mirror
billions?
sucking
thought-
himself up for the day.
I thought you said I
love
love
doing billions.
doing billions.
Oh,
Like you were doing Soder, like I love doing billions.
Doing billions?
Like doing it. Like I do
do
it.
Oh,
I do it.
okay.
Like I love doing Tuesdays with Stories.
Got a billion women lined up doing
I love
billions.
doing this podcast.
Yeah.
I
Oh
can't
yeah.
wait
So,
to move into this basement.
so after the pod, we hung out here a little bit, right? Or no, we hightailed it to the because we were starving.
Oh, we tailed, baby.
Yeah, we headed over to Bartolino's. We were the only ones there, and was there was that kid on TikTok too in the
Yeah, there was a
restaurant.
father-son Yankee fan. They had like they looked
I-
similar, like Yankee, like we're from Queens, dude. And they were like those kind of guys. And then the kid was just watching TikTok 100% of the time. The dad was just eating a sad dinner with his son watching
Yeah,
TikTok.
you wanted him to learn about pasta, but it just didn't take.
And yeah, right. Son, you fix your algorithm. More noodles in here.
I was
But-
never able to become a banker. All right, we'll go with the banker story.
You were gonna.
But I think they left the homie the flat brim people.
Yes.
And there
I
was
don't
a
think you should say flat brim people.
flat brim people. Well, they
They're
were white.
They're
They
white
were white.
people. I want to make it clear. We're talking about white people.
White people who wear flat brim hats. There's a type, and they live in
Yeah.
they live in Queens.
Yes.
I
A
wear
gold
a flat brim hat
necklace.
from time to time.
You will?
I mean not.
I don't
I
have the
did in the
confidence.
past. It's tough. It's tough to pull off.
I'm all 90s. I need a loose hat with a big bend. I'm like the dad and the next door neighbor in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I got fishing lures in it.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's in Lawnmower Man.
He is? Is he? I just rewatched that the other day. Pierce Brosnan.
You just watched Lawnmower Man?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
You just watched it. I haven't talked about it in years.
Welcome
holds
to
up.
These Guys Might Be Autistic, a regular podcast.
Lawnmower Man.
You.
That's what I said. These guys.
Oh, I thought you meant like these guys.
No, these guys.
I thought you were trying to create
I'm saying-
separation.
I'm saying that's the title.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think I'm the most autistic of any of us.
Well, Lawnmower Man was. He was on the spectrum.
Is that right?
I think so. Spectrum Mobile.
By the way, I also can I just say this real quick before we get back to the hooker story? None of us are autistic. People are throwing around autistic like it's bubble gum.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
I
the
know
new
an
OCD.
autistic-
It's the new OCD.
Yes, I know an autistic kid, and it's not. Someone said it. I think it was Ron. Is like if you are wondering if someone's autistic, they're not autistic.
That's
Right.
true.
Yeah.
Like, I digress.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
No, I'm with you. Yeah.
Are you autistic? Am I
no.
fucking you up here?
I have no collectibles or whatever. I don't know.
Collectibles.
I don't
I got a lot of collectibles.
I don't collect anything.
Oh, I collect, baby.
I feel like that's part of the traits, but I'll get some big comments. But
Oh God, we're all
I've never
fucked.
heard the collectible trait.
yeah, they like
Yeah.
physical things instead
They like
of
to
emotional things.
talk about one topic a
Yeah.
lot, like us with Seinfeld,
Yes.
They like to sit on the couch talking to a mic.
like us with Elaine. But any jizz. Okay, so we're sitting there.
Tell us about the hooker.
So we're sitting there, and then we order, and this woman comes. Place is empty. The flat brims have exited the building. The woman sits there, and she turns her chair. Whoa, nips, Joe. Yeah. I see him.
Doorbell.
She turns her chair and faces me, and I'm looking at you guys like, do you see this? And you guys have no idea.
No,
This woman is burrowing her.
I
her-
saw movement, but I didn't want to commit.
She
to
had
the
her,
movement.
her purse on her lap, looking at me, waiting because there was an empty seat between us.
Yes.
Waiting for us to invite her over so she could join our dinner soiree.
it was unsettling.
Yeah. So then I keep ignoring her. She keeps making eye contact, and then the waiter comes over. And he just picks her up by her shoulders and drags her out of the place. Isn't that what happened?
Yeah, there was like three. It's an Italian restaurant, but they're like Eastern European guys. It feels like our guy was Portuguese. Remember I nailed that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was a good.
That was big.
He was so charmed.
He could not
Once you
get
guessed
over
Portuguese, he was like, "How did you know this?"
He couldn't get over it. He kept coming. He came back like 7 times. He's like, "My friend, you are knowledgeable of the whole world." And I was like, "Well,"
He said he called his mom to tell his mom that you guessed it right.
Yeah,
It
he was back. He was in the back.
he was wild. I mean, this guy was mind blowing. But by the way, can I just say, I mean, I got an ego. I want everyone to think I'm the greatest of all time at everything. But he said he was from a Mediterranean country. We had guessed, or you had guessed, Italy, Greece,
Spain.
Bosnia,
Montenegro.
yeah, Spain, and something else. And then I was like, Portugal? And he was like, my friend, how did you get like this? I'm like, there was like 3 countries
Looking at a
left.
risk board.
I was like, you're not African. I mean,
And I got greedy though. I'm like, all right, let's name the city in Portugal. And you were like, oh,
I was
cut
like,
it, man.
That's when I just had to, George says cut it.
but then he came over. So these other 2 guys in suits that I think were like Czech or something got rid of this lady. And then he came over and he kept saying, my friends, I'm sorry. You know, it takes a village, if you know what I mean. And we're
Yeah,
like,
he did
we don't
keep
know what it
saying
means.
It takes a village, which I don't think it was a situation for that saying.
Well, I guess it takes a village to kill a hooker.
And not leave evidence.
Yeah.
But I asked him, I was like, exactly what is that? He said, you know, we all have to work together. It seemed like he was saying that she's like the village idiot or village prostitute or something. So it takes a village to remove the prostitute from the village.
Yeah, I guess. It was very strange. Because at first I thought they were in cahoots. Like they were trying to sell her over to us.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Because it
Like
was.
she's always at the restaurant. They always kind of give her to someone.
Yeah.
yeah,
And maybe
like,
that is the case, but they saw that we were like, whoa.
not feeling it. So they changed. They called an audible.
We weren't as horny as we looked.
It's like my friend Tom Dustin used to say to buy drugs in the street back in the day, that's how you had to buy weed and everything. You would say to someone, his theory was you'd say, hey, do you got the thing? And people would say, if they said, what thing? You're in. You're like, I'm looking
Yeah.
for weed. But if someone goes, the thing, what? What are you saying? They're like this. Okay, never mind. Sorry. So maybe they were like, hey,
It was a
sit
test.
there. And we were like this. There's a fucking lady. And they were like, oh, we'll get rid of her. Sorry. I don't know. Because then she
Yeah,
was
they
in
wanted
the
us
other.
to kick the chair out.
Yeah.
How's your life?
So she went to the other side of the restaurant for a little bit, and then they threw her out from there. But it was very odd.
Well, then they threw her out, and I don't know if you guys saw it. I tried to elbow you, but she was walking in front, and there's the window in front. She was still looking at us through the window, like a
Oh.
Hail Mary, like, wait, actually, come on in.
Oh,
You know,
we
she
could've
was
saved
hoping
her.
for
We could've
that.
saved her.
Boy.
But I think they still escorted her from the window eventually.
Yeah. She's got to be dead now.
I think so. Or she's muscled up or nuzzled up with some other 3 dweebs.
But it was a nice meal. Go to Bartolino's on Broadway in Astoria. And then they brought us some free liqueur, I think is the
They
Portugal
did.
thing.
Oh, it was definitely that. And an apology for the prostitute, I think.
Yeah, that might have been it. A peace offering. I had to do the Elaine, by the way. We like dump it and then like, woo! that was great.
Well, you gave it to me. I had to do a double of whatever this liqueur was.
Yeah, at the end
yeah.
of the night, you were like, "Good night, Jug Dish."
I know. He was, so Chavon was trying to finger me. I mean, he was out of
I
control.
was all loopy for the liqueur.
And then we went and
Well, I
watched
had some wine also, so I was a little looped.
Yeah, you were banged up. And then you had an edible, too.
I did.
So
It
you
was-
were all tuned up.
And you had a little liqueur as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Holy Trinity.
And then we went back and watched a little Lost in America, fast-forwarded version. But that was fun.
Oh, because we talked about it on the pod.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a hell of a
it was
film.
historic.
It holds up.
You got to see it. It's historic. Oh, we talked about it in the movie first, on the podcast first.
I think we did. Yeah, we definitely did.
That's
Should
what
we
I
read
mean.
some of the comments?
Let's read some of those comments.
All right.
Because there's probably new ones that because I stopped looking.
Well, YouTube, the thing about YouTube is it just dies, the algo. Like, it works, and you get to a certain amount, and then it's over.
It's open for a day.
Well, I'm on a big OJ rabbit hole here. I'm obsessed with the OJ trial.
It's very interesting.
I was telling you because we were talking about it, but that the opening scene in Naked Gun 1 is still the funniest scene.
Oh, it's the
OJ
best. The wet
keeps
paint.
falling.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Let's look at top comments from the last one.
Okay.
It's getting weird. Oh, this is just a compliment, so that's weird. I've been listening to my okay, some of these are no good. I got to get to some of the bad ones. It's an odd and a share, a birthday. Oh, fuck. A lot of these are just saying how great I am.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry, guys.
Well, it was your birthday, so you got a little
Let me-
slide.
Let me go to newest instead.
There
I
were
would
some
like more of
tons that
these. There you go.
Okay, that's
Oh.
positive.
I need to come to Finland. Everybody always needs you to come to their place. Why don't you come here?
Come here. It's easier.
I got one of the funniest emails ever. A woman's like, I'm from New Zealand. It's a country off the coast of Australia. I'm like, yeah, I'm familiar with New Zealand.
I
there's
would
a
remembered in New
there's a
Zealand.
New Zealand.
2 seconds in, I've seen Siobhan's ass crack.
Oh, right. I gotta apologize for
Where was
that.
your ass crack?
Because when I went to check to see if the levels were working, I guess
okay.
I bent over and my butt was exposed. And my buddy from college sent me a screenshot zoomed in of right on my ass crack.
Oh,
And I
that's
was-
no friend
How
of
did,
mine.
how did it look? Were you like,
It looked
oh,
hairy. It wasn't
okay.
good.
That's not so bad though.
What, a butt crack?
I think people should be okay with butt crack. You know
I
what?
feel like everyone has one.
Yeah. What's the big deal?
This gnome
I'm with ya.
Chomsky.
You know, there's cracks all around.
Well, now I'm wearing the long coat just in case I had to bend over again. It covers it up.
We all-
At Chomsky Knows says, Young Guns is good, but Fight Club sucks. Idiots. Emilio Estevez, this I don't disagree with. Emilio Estevez's best movie is National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. It's as good as Hot Shots, and this is a hill I'm willing to die on. That is a great film.
I agree,
Well, there was
too.
someone else who was like, "What about Repo Man?" And then I felt like such a dork that I didn't remember Repo Man because that is a great Emilio.
Yeah, there was another Emilio they pointed out that I forgot about. I should have gone through these. Joe,
Well,
this is a puss.
Did we
this
talk
one
about
says.
Men at Work? Is that was we did
We
talk
did.
about we did
Yeah.
talk about
We
Men
did.
at Work.
These are good vibes. Do this again.
Also, when we were trying to think of the greatest American hockey player, someone was like Chelios, and I was like, "How'd we miss that?"
Yeah, but is Chelios better than Jonathan Taves? Or Patrick Kane? Sorry.
I mean, I think it's a Hank Aaron situation because Chelios played till he was like 53, didn't he?
Yeah. Do you confuse Taves and Kane? They're just next to each other, the same team for so long. We're losing everybody.
Kind of
again.
rhyme.
No, but my father to this day says toes. And then when we watch the game, if we're watching a Blackhawks game together, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what do you think they're saying when they say Taves?
Right.
Taves is a mystery man to you. Because it's toes.
Did I ever tell you, one of our football, every year our football team would open up against, and I would go to the games when I was a kid, and the high school was called Oliver Ames, who's a guy, I guess.
Okay.
And I legitimately, it sounds like a bit, but I was like 9. I thought Oliver Ames was just their best player because they'd be like, touchdown, Oliver Ames.
Oh.
And like, and Oliver Ames, interception, Oliver Ames. I was like, this guy rules. He's killing it.
They couldn't have a nickname to make it shorter, the Ollies or
But
something?
that's fun as a kid when you you don't understand stuff like that. I was talking about the Lord's Prayer, or what you say at the table, bless us the Lord for what is it?
These thy gifts.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I thought it was for this,
Dork.
I guess. like you were indifferent about your gifts. like
These, I
for
guess.
these, I guess. I don't know.
That is great. I'm trying to think if I had some good ones I had. I can't remember any of them.
Well, you
But
just
by the
had a
way,
good one.
as I'm going through, a vote for more hockey talk. A vote for more hockey talk, but I'm Canadian, so there you go.
Well, we talked plenty of hockey today.
Andrew Chavone looks like gay Dan Soder.
Okay.
There you go.
Dan disagrees.
This guy writes, after 21, no man should be talking about his birthday. That's girl stuff. And I'm like, we're not really talking about my birthday. It's like an excuse to
You're
do
not
a
allowed to
podcast.
hang out with your buddies on a birthday.
I don't
It
understand
doesn't
these,
make you a proper man.
I don't understand these anti-birthday people.
Yeah.
Like, everyone feels obligated to hang out. You want to
Well,
hang
maybe
out?
they were raised in a weird cult, like a JW. They weren't allowed to,
Right,
like
that-
Doug. They couldn't celebrate their birthday, so they have birthday jealousy. Is what it is.
That could be.
Yeah. They
What?
never hung around Bartolinos with 3 men
The
and a
male
prostitute.
kangaroo has pouch envy.
He likes the spots.
The leopard. That's pretty rare. Why does Dan Soder look weird? There you go. Judgment Night is underrated. Emilio Estevez, Cuba Gooding Jr. I
Yep.
agree with this. Judgment Night
Night's
is
fun,
good.
Great soundtrack.
I missed the movie pod. There's so many people that like different movies. It's okay to say if you. Okay, sorry. This was chill to watch and listen to. Some more would be
We
cool.
are chill. We're chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Are
Solid chill.
That's a code word for if you have drugs.
You chill?
You chill.
This is the Chris Chelios guy.
He hated us,
Yeah.
but he had
Why
a
do you watch if you hate
but
it?
he had a great point.
Yeah, Chelios. Who else? We must have missed somebody else.
Well, we
too.
missed a ton. I mean,
Kevin Stevens.
Every player.
That video of him just calling a guy the F word. I don't want to get, I don't want
Ooh.
to get too dicey here. Joe, Matt, and Andrew talk movies. Someone wrote dead air. I don't know what that means.
Was there dead air?
No.
No, we
I don't think so.
We're talking over each other.
Except
Yeah.
at the beginning with the ass crack. That had-
Repo Man, you nerds. That was what
Well,
you were
I mean,
referencing.
He's the nerd. You're the one who's like deep on Emilio. I'm not the
know.
Emilio nerd.
He's projecting on us.
But Repo Man does really. You see Repo Man?
I haven't in a long time.
Highly wrecked.
It's no lawnmower man.
Does Dan Soder know his weird stepbrother is here?
Okay, weird step, bro.
There you
But
go.
that again, we're not related.
That wouldn't make sense. Yeah,
No.
anybody could be anybody's weird stepbro.
Half bro, maybe.
Oh, this one. First of all, Mark's not there, so bye-bye, spelled B-U-Y. Bye-bye.
Like
purchase. And then second of all, isn't
Sell.
live. And then then he writes, third, you're old. So I don't understand. I mean, old, I'll take. Like, you're old. But I don't get it. Isn't live? Like, what podcast is live?
I don't think any of them.
Oh, maybe because I say we're live at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. And also at the beginning you said, all my buddies are here, my only friends, and Mark wasn't here.
There were
I
some
think
other people.
that's what it was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
Some people were busting their balls about the clap.
Yes,
They were
many
like,
people,
didn't
because we
say
said
that
clap
right.
on 3, which to me means 1, 2, 3,
Clap,
Boom.
not
Yeah.
on 3.
Yeah, you
No.
don't go 1, 2,
1, 2, clap.
3.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be 1, 2, clap.
Yes,
1, 2,
that's
clap,
1, 2,
right.
clap.
You clap
These
on
people
3.
didn't go to clap school.
And how could we be in the wrong when we all nailed it?
We didn't rehearse it, people.
Yes, you fucked up.
It was really a test to see if we were as one, and we were.
We were.
Now, did you
we're
guys,
synced.
when you guys played tag football or flag football or just neighborhood tackle each other football, and you had
All the footballs.
if you were the defensive line, did you count 1 Mississippi or 1,000?
No,
or
it
what
was
did
a
you do?
Mississippi situation.
We were Mississippi
yeah,
also.
one Mississippi.
But sometimes we'd say 1,000.
Well,
1,000,
both, it's the
2,
same,
1,000. I
isn't
think
it?
you did
It's the
either.
same, yeah, syllables, yeah.
I found when it was Mississippi, people tried to say Mississippi as fast as possible.
How fast can you spell Mississippi? I'll go first.
I don't think
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
I don't want to do
I
this.
think you missed an S.
I can't. I didn't tell it.
Let's replay it.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I? Is that how it goes?
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
I like singing it with a rhythm. I-M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
Like you did that in
That's
school?
good.
Yeah, that's a...
That's pretty good.
They
only
said they said too fast. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then just going Mississippi. You're
Yeah.
going, it's
just to say the whole word.
Yeah. And then you're panicking if you're the quarterback. Like, you said it too quickly. And
Yeah.
there's no real
Oh.
ref.
The Hut Hut Hikes.
Yeah.
Did you guys play tackle football
That's a
too?
good band
Yeah,
name.
we did.
Oh, yeah.
The Hut Hut Hikes.
Seriously? That's a band?
No, I said that would be a good band
That
name.
would be
Oh,
great.
I see.
Yeah.
That should be our
I-
band, the Hut Hut Hikes.
Opening for the yes.
Down, set, hut, hut, hut.
Hut.
Tecmo Bowl.
Hut, 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 hut,
No one
hut.
got
And
it.
if you didn't snap it, it would go hut,
Yeah,
hut,
forever.
hut, hut,
Yeah.
hut,
I got you.
Oh, look at the time.
Oh.
Is it long or short?
Yeah, just normal.
You're just looking at it.
Yeah, there was no additional information to the reaction.
So you did Mississippi's, was the point.
I think it was like a house rules thing. Some
Yeah.
kids didn't want to do Mississippi. Some kids wanted to do,
And the blitz was really unfair. A blitz, looking back, should have been 2 Mississippis. Because in football, when you blitz, it's not just a free rein into the running back.
Right. No,
Yeah.
You got a
Like,
fat
there's
guy in
still
front of you.
a picker. It's just a quicker. So it should have been like.
and there's no O-line when you're doing tag football. There's not like someone
Right.
protecting you. When they go blitz,
Yes.
you just have to run the other direction.
Well, that's my point. I'm saying, like, if the regular is 5 Mississippis, blitz should be 2 Mississippis. You get 1 blitz per 4 downs.
Yes.
And you go blitz, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Okay.
So
I'm with you.
what about if you said the 2 Mississippis and then said blitz?
Oh, that's good because it
That's
catches
good.
them off guard.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. Now we're coming up with something. This will be good
Oh,
for our
man.
sons.
We should be having dinner with our sons.
Any jizz. What's on it's your birthday? What's free
talk about
free
your
range
birthday a
chicken?
little bit.
All right. Well, my
What
girl.
age is this?
I still have to do the math.
I know.
It's embarrassing. I haven't had a birthday. Well, the COVID birthday was sad. Like there's no.
yeah.
I think I'm 37 now.
Well, let me know when you get the test results back.
Okay. But
so what do you do? What do you remember about your actual original birthday?
like when I came out of the womb,
Yeah.
it was pretty bright and scary, and it's the Rosetta Stone of all my tragedy and trauma.
It really is weird to be in your mother's vagina, just
know.
wet and right near the clit and everything.
And like when I started comedy, it was like 5 open mic comics, all happen to have the same bit, but the talk about how when they came out of their mom's womb, their penis touched their mom's vagina, technically.
All right.
and it was the weirdest bit, and 5 different comics had it. Have you
Is
never
that
heard this?
Is that a 100% success rate? Is the penis always touching the vagina on the way out?
I
Because
think it has to. I think it has to.
Well, unless you're face down.
If you're
then it's-
crowning
then it
with
would-
I guess
the
it
penis,
still does.
It would touch it
take
at
it
the
out
bottom.
by the penis.
Norton had a
Right.
great bit last night. I feel like I shouldn't do it, but it's so fucking funny about the Nevermind album cover.
Oh,
And they were supposed
yeah.
to have there was supposed to be a black bar on it, and he's like, I don't think they should have. And his friend is like, why? And he's like, I don't even have a reason. Now I'm just taking a stance that's like, we need more baby dick. And it's a great bit, and he adds a lot of it.
That's a good
That
bit.
guy is a funny guy.
Good bit.
What's
Funny
your
guy.
best childhood birthday?
Oh, definitely toy related. Jurassic Park play set with the T-Rex and the fence.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
the fence was key.
Yeah, I remember like I for some reason I'm like, my parents forgot. I don't know, like, low self-esteem kid. And then I came downstairs, there was the set,
Well, my parents were very politically correct, so I got that toy with no offense.
But today my birthday is great. My girl is baking a 2-layered coconut cake.
What?
I'm hanging with the boys. I feel-
2-layered coconuts. Yeah, really getting a couple coconuts, all right.
I feel like a 50s husband or something. Hanging with
Yeah.
the boys. My girl's making a cake.
She's at home with the apron and the cake. I mean, this is great.
You got to put it on a windowsill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
right.
and then let the smoke do this, the
So-
waves.
Yeah.
Grab you.
Bugs Bunny comes. Some kook in the neighborhood.
Wow, now I want cake. We should have got some cupcakes. I fucked up. I got
We
a
can still
Diet
do
Coke.
it. We could still.
We
Yeah.
can't fill you up with cake and then send you to your
Oh,
lady
right.
who made you cake.
Yeah, we
Good
can't have
point.
a cake appetizer. But
Good
then
point.
to the I agreed to 2 shows at Levity Live this weekend, like at the last minute, and I found out last night there's a Sunday show. A Sunday show.
Ouch.
A
I hate
Sunday show.
We got
It's more
Game
money.
7's
It's more
going
money.
tonight.
It's more money. More money.
More money.
But
You're
a
even
Sunday-
Stevens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I hate a Sunday show.
There should
You
be
got
no comedy on Sundays ever.
There shouldn't.
a
It should.
birthday, working on your birthday.
And it's my birthday. It's pouring rain.
It is rainy. It's like rain when you're already late. Did you get into Morissette at all?
No.
Oh.
I didn't. Alanis Morissette?
Well, yeah.
Did
She
you?
talked about Coulier, right, in that song?
Oh,
Yes.
Dave Coolio. I was thinking of Coolio.
Coolio.
It's Coolio. It's Coolio. Grab
I
your
know.
partner, do-si-do. If you don't know who it is, it's Coolio.
That should be a good podcast. Coolio and Coulier.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Oh my God.
You can-
Got it out. Gangster in
Oh,
Paradise.
no.
yeah, you can cut me out from that
Did
one.
Uncle Joey make you uncomfortable because even as a kid you knew you wanted to do comedy, so when you saw that you were like, oh, if
You
that's
saw-
what it is, I don't want to do
Saw
it.
a complete hack.
No, because
Yeah.
I was into it. Like anything comedy was exciting. Like when he was on Star Search, I remember being like into the episode because I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's really doing it. He's a comedian. Anything that had comedy in it.
That's
I
a
was
fun
like,
episode because
yes.
afterwards he's like, oh man, I should have done the Wizard of Oz bit.
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
played
man.
the lady? His girlfriend lady? Was that the same episode? Or that was different? Remember he was dating it reminded me of Maria Bamford.
Yeah, he was
He
dating
dated a
female
woman
comic,
and then
wasn't
she
he?
did bits about the kid and they were all hurt by it.
Yeah.
She was
Oh.
like, my boyfriend has these nieces and his nieces are retarded. And they were like, whoa. That was the whole plot.
That's relatable. That's
Yeah.
relatable.
But I can't remember who the lady was because she reminded me of Bamford, but I think Bamford was like
Elaine
What about-
Boozler.
teenager. No.
might have been
No,
Boozler.
no, it wasn't
No,
Boozler.
Boozler and Bamford aren't similar.
The woman Elaine was based on. Remember her?
Carol
Oh.
Leifer.
Carrie Leifer. It could have been
No,
her.
it wasn't her. I got to figure it out.
Who
I'll
ends up
Google it
being
later.
the receptionist for Wendy Malick.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, man. Deep cut.
And a writer for the show, of course.
That's right.
Of course. Yeah, the woman's perspective is her.
I always thought this was weird. They said like George Wallace was like close to getting George Costanza.
Just because they had the same name?
No, I think because Jerry and him were best buds and the whole thing. But then he appears in the show in season like 8.
Witchy woman.
Witchy Woman.
Mm.
And you're like, so he almost got Costanza, didn't quite get it. And then Jerry put him on the show 9 years later. I'm like,
That-
One
come
ep,
on.
no story arc after
Yeah,
that.
no dialogue.
That might not be true because the other guy up for it was Larry Miller, and he was in, season 2? as a doorman.
The doorman.
No, that was season 5.
season
or 6.
6.
Was that season 6?
Yeah.
Oh, it has like such an old timey Seinfeld feel.
Oh, I love that episode.
So you open up the doors at one building all day long, and then you come home and you stand outside your other building. The way Larry Miller, he goes, "Yeah."
You really think you're better than me, don't you?
Well, those doormen all hang out though.
Yeah.
in that
Yeah, I guess
episode.
so. No, I was just messing with his head.
We don't stab each other in the back like the people in your world.
There's a real bad cut in that
Talking
episode.
about the people in your world.
Your world.
Like the people in your world.
There's a bad cut in that episode where he's like reading the paper and it cuts to him just staring. It's real. I would show you if we were watching it. Not worth bringing up here.
5
you have a
tags are
gun?
killing me. No.
Oh,
Oh man, get a scissor.
There's
You're
Gap literature that's on my ribcage. You know.
I thought you were pulling out a pistol.
I better find out what the warnings are all about. This
I know.
There could be some dye in here that.
Hopefully you don't have allergies.
What should we do? Should we order pizza or something? What do you want to do?
What are
Yeah.
you allowed to do next?
Pizza party.
We'll get some pizza. I'll get some pizzas for the whole gang. Can you eat pizza on a Sunday?
Oh, absolutely. Right up my ass.
Maybe garlic knots. Let's get crazy.
Whoa, you better garlic not mention that again, folks.
You fucking regular Staubach over there.
You button hook me. I didn't think you were going to button hook me. That's my favorite thing Sandler ever did is that album.
It's a pretty dynamite album.
Yeah, I'm not crazy into
Although-
the films, but I love the comedy.
I don't know. He's got some
CDs.
good, really funny films. You don't like
Yeah.
Wedding Singer? That's the first one I go to.
Wedding Singer has good
Pretty
moments.
great.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Yeah, maybe
The drunk Steve Buscemi.
You don't know.
Oh, yeah. Best guitar player in the world.
I was such a Carrey guy. Sandler was just not my guy.
He goes, ooh, I like her.
He goes, no lessons, Pop.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, Pop.
Yeah.
Maybe I got to take another spin of Wedding Singer.
Wedding Singer's great. It's great. I mean, it gets cheesy at the end. It's ridiculous, but
Happy Gilmore. I never got into
I mean,
Billy
the
Madison. This
Billy
some classic
Madison's
line. I
great.
still say, don't tell a business devil woman. I still quote.
my business, devil woman.
But I was a Carrey guy. To me, there was Carrey and there was
Jim?
Sandler and Jim.
Oh,
Yeah. Jim Carrey's pretty great.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna argue that.
yeah.
We're
That
big
was
cable guy guys.
big cable guy.
Cable guy guys.
cable guy.
I need
Yeah.
your scramby eggs.
Scramby eggs. Things were.
Well, we can have this debate.
She's a licorice. Calls her a licorice.
Licorice. Well, we can have this debate because I think we got into it with Steve Rogers over Ace Ventura 1 or 2. To me, it's hands down 1.
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
think
a
It's
two
not
guy.
even close.
He's a 2 guy. Yeah,
That's what-
is anyone a 2
that's-
guy?
You apparently this guy.
The
Well,
sad
one
person?
was on IFC the other day, and it just sucked me right in.
It's good.
I couldn't leave it.
You can't
It's
leave.
problematic for sure. I mean, you want to talk about
Whoa.
anti-woke?
But
my
it's the
goodness
best
gracious.
like 90 minutes you'll spend.
Yeah, it's damn good 90 minutes. And hey, I'm not offended. I'm just watching going, my God, this is ugly.
Are you talking about the end or the whole thing?
The whole thing, but the end when he's like
Good old-
showering,
good
he's
old
like,
Mr.
oh, and
He
he's
lights his
blubbing
clothes.
his face.
Lights his clothes on fire.
Because he kissed someone that once was a man.
Yeah.
And then they're all chewing gum. They all start barfing. They're like,
Oh yeah, I never got that scene until the rewatch later in
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Got any
not-
more of that gum, Ace?
No,
I
and I
mean,
appreciate
like-
it. You stay out of my personal affairs.
I mean, if some of these youngsters now saw that film, they would like burn down the Capitol
Oh,
building.
it would be
Like,
bad.
how
Oh,
did
yeah.
we accept this?
Jim Carrey would be out.
But there are movies like that that are on like an IFC or that, or like the first Revenge of the Nerds. I'm like, how are they
Yes.
getting around this scene?
It's a real
They
rape
play it,
situation.
yeah.
Yeah, they play it.
He's like, ha ha ha! You thought I was somebody else.
And like, and I was watching Caddyshack, and like they cut out all the swears,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't cut out any of the racial slurs.
And I don't think they cut out when the kids are jumping up and looking in the window either.
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
is problematic. They're young and peeping toms.
Did we talk about this? I talked about it on Tuesdays, I think. I was listening to an old Stern interview with Seinfeld, and they're talking about how great The Godfather is, and he's like, and there's not a single swear word in the movie. And they're like, that's crazy. And they talk about it for 10 minutes, and I'm like, Sonny says the N-word. He says
yeah.
N-words up in Harlem having fun with our money, and like driving those Cadillac. I'm like, does Jerry not consider the N-word a swear? Or did like I guess the country didn't at that point. Also, I just learned this. I'm deep diving into the OJ trial again.
Jerry has an N-word bit now. I can say it.
Do you know Chris Darden, the prosecution,
Yeah.
Chris Darden? He's credited with coining the term N-word.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because of the
He was started saying N-word in the trial. But by the way, you watch even that doc from 2016 and the trial, everybody's just saying full hard N-word. Everybody. Ito, Marcia Clark, F. Lee Bailey says it 25 times.
And that cop, forget about
Well,
him.
Furman. I mean, he really
Furman, yeah.
He says it like it's a
The
bodily
Fuhrman.
function.
That's what the Dana Carvey, the Fuhrman.
But yeah, Chris Darden evidently was like he started the term N-word.
Because he didn't want to say the full word on TV
Yeah.
or something?
So
'Cause that-
Darden, he's a hero,
Yeah, good for
Yeah.
him.
and that's he's never really made a mistake other than. I was gonna say other than that, but I'm saying that's not a mistake. But I was trying to make a joke. He did the glove.
Oh,
On the
yeah,
rubber.
big,
He really
big
blew
faux pas there.
really blew it.
yes.
He blew it bad.
He acted like that scene in Naked Gun when he put on the glove.
I haven't seen Naked Gun in years.
Oh, Naked Gun. The
Does it
Naked
hold
Gun.
up? Does it hold up?
Oh my God!
one,
Are you kidding?
I gotta say, one holds up, two does not. Two is very slow. I feel like two
Okay.
has like two big laughs.
I remember saw that in the theater, and there's a scene where he has a dildo that's like attached to a chainsaw, and like the theater went crazy because we were all kidding. 'Cause it's like
to a chainsaw.
it's like you rev it up and it goes like.
Right.
Like the whole theater like exploded like Def Comedy Jam. But the first Naked Gun, The Naked Gun,
is front to
It's
back so funny.
maybe the
Yes.
best comedy ever.
Yeah.
The national anthem at the baseball game. Where they get all the words. A bunch of bombs burst.
Yeah, a bunch of bombs. The gag where they're sitting in front of the bunting, the two guys in the Queen's box smoking cigarettes, and they have to escort them down. Is one of the best gags.
Must.
I
kill
mean, the whole
Queen.
strike. He calls the strike before it gets to the hitter.
Right.
And he does the
He
fucking.
does the dance.
the
He does the
twist.
moonwalk.
All right, now I gotta watch this film again.
Oh, it's amazing.
It holds up. It's
All
on
right,
HBO.
it holds
I think.
up.
It is?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
so.
Heroin. That's a tall order, Nuremberg. I'm gonna have to give me a couple days on that one. It's amazing, and OJ is incredible. The wet paint. Oh no. It's just beautiful. The banana. You got something on your mouth.
It's a whole.
The other side, and a half a banana falls off. Woo! That is gold.
It's so good.
Gold.
Well, we
I
gotta
tell ya.
watch. We should watch Loaded Weapon again because I don't remember that movie that much.
There's some
Me
great
neither.
bits in that one. Hot Shot's got some good ones. The beaver, she crosses her leg and there's a big beaver down there. That's fun. They shoot up the wrong house. Bruce Willis has a cameo.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some good jokes in there. But Naked Gun, that's
Yeah.
the best of the Zucker
Yeah,
brothers.
yeah.
I haven't rewatched the 33
33
to
and a third, yeah.
But I don't know. But 2 is just
That
poop.
came out at the same time as the first Ace Ventura. I remember that. 'cause
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
my
before.
buddy and I, we went to see Ace Ventura, and his older brother was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see that." And we came out at the same time, and both movies ended with like a guy who had a woman who had a dick.
Oh, weird. That was popular in the 90s.
Yeah.
Well, because
we were like comparing notes, like, "How was your movie?" And it was like ended with like a woman with a dick. Because we were all like 14. We're like, "Yours too?" And it was like crazy.
Whoa. The
Yeah.
studios had spies on each other's projects. We need dick.
they were ahead of its time. Their time, I guess.
Dead air.
Oh no. You're
Yikes.
right.
Dead meat. But yeah, and also it happened. It came out in '94 because it was right when the OJ thing happened. Because I was just listening to this podcast, and one of the witnesses saw OJ driving erratically from the scene, and she was like, "I recognize him because I had just seen Naked Gun 33 and a third, like
Holy
the
crap.
day before." So
She held up her ticket stub.
OJ.
I got the stub. All right.
Going to the movies 30 years, never.
But yeah, that OJ. I just want to talk about OJ all the time.
Yeah. It was crazy. It's changed the world, right? Because court TV started from OJ.
Yeah, I think he did it.
Well, you gonna say that on air, Joe?
I'm on a limb, folks. Yeah, it's wild, man. They really boofed.
They did. They really
It was a tough scenario.
let him do it.
The documentary is crazy. That there's like, you know, a guy gave Black Power fist when they did the verdict.
What
They were like,
guy?
he's a jury member.
Oh,
a black
really?
male jury member. They were like, he's innocent. And he like did this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
I think it's uncool.
Wait, because you're saying he had a bias?
Yeah. They all openly have bias. Like one of the jury members is in the doc, and she's like, "Yeah, I didn't give a shit. It was because of Rodney King." And the guy like did the Black Power.
Oh man, OJ should have sent Rodney King a gift basket.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
That thing's a circus.
Yeah, it was really wild.
Dead air.
What was that inappropriate to say about Rodney King?
Well, yeah, you
No,
took it too far,
no.
bro.
Did I really?
Took it too
I
far.
think the Viper Room was one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you got a real acid tongue over there.
What are you talking about?
You're really going for
I'm
it.
saying I watched the doc too. Their
I
whole
prefer a
defense.
silent tongue.
Their whole
starring
defense was on Rodney
River
King.
Phoenix.
Silent
Oh yeah, I
tongue.
forgot about Silent Tongue. It all comes back to old ST. Sarah
Yes.
Talamash, Silent Tongue. R.I.P. R.P. River Phoenix. How many people can we name with the initials R.P.? Well, there's R.P. McMurphy from Cuckoo's Nest.
There was that movie R.I.P.D.
Robert Pattinson.
There you go.
Robert Patrick
Pattinson.
from Terminator 2.
Richard
Richard
Peters.
Richard Petty.
Petty.
The driver. Hey, I'm good
Yes.
at this. Ronald.
Ron Pennington. Ron Bennington.
No, Pennington.
Rick Bevins.
No, that's R.B. That's running back.
Oh, RP.
R.P.
Oh, it's Rick Pevins.
Who's Rick Pevins?
I don't know. Is it Rick Bevins' cousin?
What about Rachel?
Step
There must be a
cousin.
Rachel.
What about a Ray?
Rachel.
This is good because this get a lot of
There's
comments.
probably
going. This is good
Rachel
for the algorithm.
Peterson. You know, you got a Rachel. Oh, but these got to be famous people. You
Yeah, we
just
gotta
can't
know
make
'em.
up names.
Ralph something.
Pistachio.
He was our waiter at Bartolino's.
Ralphie Parmesan.
Wait, I had a couple good ones. Who did I say that was good?
You did have a good
Richard
one.
Petty.
Richard Petty.
Richard Petty.
Who did I have before that? I had a few.
What about musicians?
This is a great challenge because I am really getting nothing here. I got nothing.
Wait, what were the other two I had before?
RP.
Before Richard Petty. R.P.
You have
McMurphy.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattern.
P. Randall. Rick.
Robert Patrick. Retarded pedophile.
That's your Tinder profile.
There must be a Randy. Randy.
Randy Peters. Randy. There's got to be some athletes. Think of some athletes.
Yeah. Well, Richard Petty.
Rock.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo Peterson.
Pension.
Everyone's Peterson.
Jay
Poppy?
Peterman.
Poppy.
Big Poppy. Really big Poppy.
Now I'm just trying to think of last names that I'm going the other way. Like think of last names that begin with P and then go up
Pattinson.
backwards.
Peter.
Pattinson, Prince.
Dude, we're never gonna get more.
Potter.
We're
Potter.
We
never.
got three. Three is good.
Three is all we're gonna do
There's got to be a comic, too.
because we're like ingrained in Robert Pattinson. That's all I can think about.
Robert.
All I can think about is his
General
ghastly
Patton.
face.
Royal.
Roy. There's going to be a Roy.
Roy.
Roy Holiday. Halliday, I mean.
Roy.
It's not us, Dad. It's Roy. Roy Peters. Lex, you got anything here? I'm
RP
usually
is
really
tough.
good with this.
RP. Road Pussy.
Oh, Robespierre. Do you remember Robespierre?
George.
He was a comic in Rhode Island.
Robespierre?
Yeah.
No, he was a
Robespierre.
British
Rhodes.
politician.
British politician sex. JFK. Blown away.
Oh.
What else do I have to say?
Oh, speaking of that, like, remember he says "Bridge on the River Kwai" like a big thing.
Yeah.
I just found out that's just the movie.
Yeah.
When I was listening to it as a kid in my whole life, I thought that was a big like event in the world.
Children of the Little Man.
Children of Fluoride. That's a movie.
I got to come up with another R before
This
I
is
can
tough.
move on.
You really stumped us with this.
No, wait,
You got
don't
some?
cheat. No, I'm not gonna say it, but I got a couple there. What about Roy? Oh, wait, we already said that.
Roy.
I know there's got to be some obvious ones that we're just not thinking of.
I know, but this is good for the algo, baby. Those
Rick.
comments are going. Oh, Rick Peters. Rick Pitino.
Pitino!
Yeah!
Yes!
I get
to
to go
say
to my
Yeah!
gym.
You
Yes.
got the alley-oop?
Rick
Rick Pitino. That's big.
That's huge.
All right, there's got to be other Ricks. Ricky Vaughn, Ricky Martin,
Ricky.
Ronald Goldman, Rick Pitino.
Rick
Ooh.
Pitino. That's huge.
Yeah,
Good
that's
stuff.
a big one. Rick.
What about like an RJ or
Rick.
Oh, like an initial.
River Phoenix.
That.
That's how this started, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm like,
Phoenix.
oh, that's a good one.
yeah. How
River
did we miss that?
Phoenix. Run PMC. PMS. What's another one? Come on, give me another one.
Alan,
Regis
Oh, Regis Philbin.
guy's
Wow,
Bonkers.
that's tough.
Wow, that's good.
what about one of the?
Director. Oh, Roman Polanski. Roman
Oh,
Polanski.
yeah.
That's
Old
a
rapey
good one.
Polanski.
That's a bingo.
Extradite him.
Roman Polanski. Nice. Rosa Parks.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn, I should have had that. That's bad. That's ugly. We
Man.
didn't get that one.
Well, no, we were thinking of celebrities. I was thinking actors.
She's the Rosa Parks of RPs.
Boy. All right, let's try. No, let's do SG.
SG.
Okay.
Seth Green.
Hey, you're on the board.
All right. Yes.
Sean Green.
Steve Gutenberg.
Hey, Steve
Oh,
Gutenberg.
yes.
Yeah,
Steve
Police
Gutenberg.
Academy.
Silly girl.
Sam Goldwyn. Isn't that like someone?
Sam Goldwyn.
Yeah, it's a big one.
MGM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel Goldwyn. Yeah.
What was it again?
Sean Garrity. Stephen Garrity. Swampy.
There's like a isn't it
Slappy.
who's isn't Stan Getz? Isn't that somebody?
Oh yeah.
That's somebody.
Stan Gundy.
Stan
You take away the
Gundy.
van. But Sean Green is somebody, right?
Sean
He's a
Green.
baseball
I think
player.
he was a forward on the Capitals.
Yes. There's a
But-
baseball player too. And I think a basketball player, Sean Green.
There's Stevens.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
I got Shaquille O'Neal.
Steve Gutenberg's a nice pull.
Steve Gutenberg's good.
Oh man, that really sapped me. I can't.
Why I'd say
Sarah Gilbert.
Sarah Gilbert. That's good.
Sarah
Nice.
Galamash.
Sean.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. You dropped the Michelle.
Hey, there you go. SMG. Steve Gilmetti. Gillespie. Dizzy Gillespie.
Gillespie. Yes.
Stevie Gillespie.
Or what about the singer of the Counting Crows? Isn't it?
Adam Duritz.
Oh, never mind.
They're 0-2 count over there.
I thought it was
What
Gurwitz.
about Gordon's? Isn't it like a Seth Gordon? I'm just on Seth.
Seth Gordon. That's who is Seth Gordon?
Somebody. I don't know.
Is that the character from High Fidelity? Oh, that's
It's
Rob Gordon.
Oh, Seth
Seth-
Gordon. Was he a NASCAR driver? Or that's Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, 51.
Seth
Intimidator.
Stephen GoPro.
Goldfarb.
Seth Goldberg. No.
Gack. Steve Gack.
Steve Gack?
No, Todd Gack.
Oh, Todd Gack.
Well, I don't know
is
why.
that Dutch?
I got pumped for Steve
What is
Gack.
that, Dutch? There's got to be a big quarterback. Steve.
Grunderson.
Grogan.
Grogan.
Scott Grogan. Steve Grogan. That's the Patriots quarterback. Steve Grogan.
Steve
From the
Grogan.
80s. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
If
That's
you
his
say
name, right?
so.
Scott
I
Galloway.
thought Steve Grogan was a baseball player.
No, Steve Grogan was the was it Steve?
Was it? You think of Seth Groban? He was the comedic actor.
No, Grogan. For the Patriots quarterback Grogan.
Grogan.
You were right.
Right?
There you go.
Steve Grogan?
Grogan.
Sally.
Slappy.
Slappy White.
Grogan. No, isn't Steve Groban Grodin?
Stephen Groban. No, Josh Groban is the singer.
No, the
That
guy.
is Josh
You ever
Groban.
see So I Married an Axe Murderer? And
Yeah.
he commandeers a car, and there's that angry guy driving.
Charles Grodin.
Oh, sorry.
Charles Grodin.
Charles
Grodin.
Grodin's great. I happen to know for a fact you can't accommodate. What is it?
Real famous
I
female.
don't know that word. Commandeer?
Sheila.
Commandeer.
Yeah, I don't use it a lot. I happen to know for a
Sheila.
fact you can't commandeer this vehicle.
Funniest Mike Myers movie, I feel like, is that
Absolutely.
better than Shrek?
Better than Austin Powers?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I Married an Axe Murderer is his best film.
If you
It's
rewatch
the only
Austin,
one where he's not
We
being
just watched
so
it recently.
annoying.
you rewatched Austin Powers recently?
No. It's Axe Murderer.
If you rewatch Austin Powers, it's not good.
Oh, Sam Gash.
Oh, former Bill and Patriot.
Yeah. Sam
Gash.
Gash.
And all the cameos in Axe Murderer are like Michael Richards.
Yeah, right.
Stop what you're doing and look at the insensitive man. And that's like Mike Haggerty's in that scene. Yeah, Grodin,
The
Phil Hartman,
the guy who flies the plane, the comic,
Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright. Did you already say that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Who's
One
the
for you,
female
buddy.
SG? Guys,
This is
can
one
we
for our side.
focus? Susan G. Anthony?
Gee.
Susan?
Ga-
Sarah?
Gamgee? Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
No, that's a character. That's famous, yes.
He's a person. That's based on a
Sam
real thing.
Gordon?
Gordon, Goldberg, Goldstein, Goldwyn.
What? Who's the female? I give up.
Good.
Selena Gomez. Oh, I wouldn't have
that's
got
a
that
big
one.
one.
I don't
That's
know
a-
her
that's a
That's a
very
big
much.
one. That's a pretty big one.
Yeah, I don't know much of her work. I don't
No.
celebrate
She's on
her
the
category.
murder show.
I don't know that portfolio.
Steve Martin Stu
Stu is a Stu.
Stewart?
Stewart. Little Stuart Rifkin goes shopping with his mother.
He's a little, huh? Oh no, that's a different episode altogether. He's talking about the air conditioning, or she is.
Oh yeah. Installed. We should wrap it up. We're well over an hour here.
Oh, really? Wow, time flies on the birthday pod.
You started dropping these initial challenges.
I know the initial challenge is fun.
Leave it in the comments,
is.
folks. No Googling.
Steve Gutenberg was nice. Sean, you got any more SGs over there? All right, throw us two more. I don't know who that is.
Is that a porn
Oh, it's the
star?
Sonny Gray, the baseball player.
That counts.
Give us a letter combo. We'll get out on this. DM.
Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews is
Ira
nice.
Gates. Dean Martin.
Dean Martin and Lewis. All right.
Yes.
You're nobody till somebody
somebody
cares.
Oh, I thought you were going from the beginning. You went.
I went
second one.
chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched Swingers yet?
Of course.
Okay.
No, Steve Rogers hasn't seen Swingers.
Oh, okay.
Swingers is one of my favorite
I'm
movies.
sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Dale
okay.
Murphy, Atlanta Braves star.
Dale Murphy.
Yeah, Dale Murphy was big. Hit some home runs.
Is it Dave Matherson? Is that a real name?
Dave Matthews has a
No,
band.
well, that's what he said.
Isn't there, there's got to be like a
Danny Masterson.
Oh, Danny Masterson.
He's got to be a Dylan, like a Dylan Murphy. Who's
Dylan
that?
Murphy. Well, I like Dylan. Dylan Murphy was the fake name from Seinfeld.
Owen O'Brien.
Well, I like Dylan.
That's right. The way Kramer, he's like, you never seen Michael Jordan? And he just like jumps into that
He goes,
trash.
come on, guard me. Maybe he'll do one of those 360 dunks.
He doesn't even. Yeah, maybe he'll do one. You ever see a 360 dunk, Elaine?
He goes, guard me.
He's cross-eyed.
Oh.
Have Kramer and Elaine ever hung out on the street together?
Yeah,
Another-
well, he says the line where he says, sure, we have our thing here.
Yeah.
They go to Bloomingdale's or whatever.
But that was an early pair up for them.
Yes, it
Yes.
was. Yeah, well, that was when he first started leaving the house, because originally he wasn't going to leave the house.
And he complained, and Larry David put everybody in every scene.
Yeah, he started getting him out. Let me get another DM here. Denise Mitchell.
That sounds like something.
Denny
We gotta
Mitchell.
get some like musicians. You know, it's got to be
Dennis Martinez.
Donovan Mitchell, basketball player.
Oh, Donovan McNabb.
Donovan
There you go.
McNabb. So there we go.
And
Phillies.
there was Dennis Martinez, El Presidente, the pitcher. Oh, Demi Moore. Demi Moore.
Oh, nice.
Demi Moore is nice.
yes.
Deb.
Oh, Deb.
Deborah Messing.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's what I was thinking
Did it
of.
hurt?
Uh,
Oh, jeez.
That was a solid forearm.
Oh, boy.
I swear I was thinking of
Forearm to
that.
the knee, the patella. Deborah Messing.
There's no coming back from that.
Donald Trump.
Dennis Miller, babe.
You okay,
No,
babe?
babe.
Yeah, babe.
You
Tear the
babe.
roof off this sucker.
okay, babe? Oh, nice. Dennis Miller. A lot of DMs out there. There's got to be a Denise
Yeah, this
Mitchell.
has been the most fun one. You picked a really good one.
Yeah.
Donovan McNabb, Donovan Mitchell, Billy Donovan, Donahue,
What's another man name?
Dick
with a
Hole
D?
Matthews.
Dick.
Murphy, Dale Murphy, Don Murphy,
Don
McDonald.
Don Middlestat.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Old McDonald.
Don Sweeney,
Dorn.
Dan,
Dorn.
Dan.
oh,
Alt comic.
Bop,
Yeah.
Para?
Dan, Donna.
Alt comic. Is he
Derek?
like on TV or just in New York?
Derek Mumfries,
He used to be on TV. Oh, Dana Gould? No.
Dana
That was a DG.
Gould, no, DM, SG, DM.
Damn it.
Derek Malone. Derek Malone. That sounds like a guy. Lot of dead air.
Any presidents that's a DM?
Oh,
Dimitri Martin.
She starts with Duncan Meyer.
Yeah!
Amazing!
Yeah.
We got that Angela movie. Yeah.
Nice.
Don't tell me. Starts with Duncan Meyer.
Man,
Come on, DM Duncan Meyer.
Nice.
That's huge. We got to end on Duncan
All right.
Meyer.
that's a
That
great
was a note.
moment. Oh.
Woo! What a podcast. The Birthday Buds. What's the podcast called? Birthday Buds?
It was whatever you said
Yeah.
at the last one. Just
I think it was Joe's birthday.
No, we're
podcast.
we're the Hut Hikes.
ladies and gentlemen,
It was Joe List's birthday
Musical
podcast.
guest, the Hut Hikes.
I think it should be Birthday Buddies. But we can't just have it called Joe List's birthday podcast, too.
just do that.
Yeah, you're the name.
I mean, just to keep it with the algorithm.
Right, Algo.
It's the sequel.
All right.
You put my name on this thing, it goes right in the toilet.
15,000. That's not bad.
Well, that's a lot.
15,000. That's an arena. That's a sold-out arena.
Well, I don't know if you said it as a joke, but you said if we get over 10,000, we'll do another one.
Oh, yeah. I
And
said
then-
within 10 minutes.
Oh, did you?
I said if we get 10,000 views in 10 minutes, we'll do another episode.
Because I just saw a reply that said, "Thank God this didn't get."
Well, we're doing more. We're coming at you. The Birthday Buddies.
Yeah.
Hut
we're-
Hike.
Are we doing one? Are we?
Down, set, hut.
Duncan Meyer. That really was something.
That was good.
This is I have so many podcasts that if you've never seen Seinfeld, you're like, I don't even. what
That's
is this?
true. You know, I've been watching a lot of Survivor lately, and I wonder if they edit out all pop culture references because I'm like, if I'm on this show, I'm like Seinfeld, right? And people would be annoyed with me, but like, there's no mention of any show,
I would be
any
talking.
movie, or anything, right? You're a fan. Okay.
I,
I think about that all the time about Survivor.
Yeah.
I would just.
Interesting.
All the meaningless, like,
I would be talking Seinfeld, and I would be farting.
No Gilligan's Island references. That's all I would be. Hey, where's the skipper?
That was a big. That was a big bit with the show 24. Everyone had this bit. They're like, he doesn't take a shit. Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Because the show is shot in real time
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, there was that Gilligan's Island joke too, where the professor can make a radio out of coconut, but he can't fix a hole in the damn boat.
Right.
Stand Up and Win, SNL, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like, that was where Sandler keeps going, who are the ad wizards who came up with this one?
Oh, I remember that.
And yeah, that's a Carvey thing, yeah.
All right, you okay, babe? Tell them where you're going to be. You might as well promote some stuff. We're here. What are we doing?
When is this thing coming out?
I don't know. It's up to Lex. Out
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'll be old then.
Okay. Wednesday night, I'll be at the Bowery Electric at 6:30 Keep doing that. It's good for the promo.
Bowery Electric.
And then I'll be in Tampa.
Oh, yeah, Tampa.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
weekend. Next
Party.
week, this weekend, May 4th through the 6th. May the 4th through the 6th be with you. Tampa Side Splitters. Me and old M-Dubs here. The big two.
That's right.
And we got the Yankees are in town. They
It's going
play.
to be like 87 degrees.
It's like a 4 p.m. game, though. So,
Is that bad?
well, the show's at like 7. So you got to
Okay.
go to a game, then you're like in the mode, and then you're watching the
Yeah.
game, and you're like eating a hot dog, and you're like, we better go. We got a
You
half
gotta go
hour
work.
traffic.
Yeah, I don't want to, yeah. Okay.
Gay.
I'm at the new Stamford Comedy Club May 25th, and if you're coming to see me, send me a DM because I don't like talking to people after the show. So, but if people are here to see me, I'll talk to you.
All right. Send him a Dale Murphy. And, we'll be on it. And, yeah, Side Splitters this weekend, May 4th through the 6th. And then next weekend, Tempe Improv, May 11th through the 13th. And that's going to be a fun one. I'm excited about that.
Fun in the desert.
Fun in the desert. I got old Luke Moniz, the old 6'7" Jew coming. He's West Coast Matt Wayne.
Summer me.
Summer me.
And
Seinfeld's
then
fan.
Columbus. June 7th, Hollywood
That's
Improv.
one of my favorite moments.
Oh, Dana
Dana
Gould.
Gould. Hollywood Improv.
I knew it
June
wasn't Berkowitz.
7th. Good night, everybody.
George. See ya, everybody.
Ta-ta, ta-tel.
Ta-ta. Ta-ta.